New Hampshire Governor Chris Sununu says, "We need a candidate that can win even as Trump dominates national primary polls." Donald Trump is a four-time loser who will not necessarily be the Republican presidential nominee despite dominating primary polling, the New Hampshire governor said on Sunday. Donald Trump is positioning himself to be a four-time loser in 2024, Chris Sununu said. "We need candidates that can win." A governor in a Democratic part of the country, and of a key early voting state, Sununu is seen as a potential candidate in the moderate lane, should such a lane still exist in a Republican Party dominated by Trump. Speaking to NBC's Meet the Press, Sununu was confronted by comments to the same network just 2 months ago, when he said Trump was not going to be the nominee, right? "We're just moving on as a party, as a country," Sununu said in February. "He's not going to be the nominee. That's just not going to happen. Here's the good news. I'm going to give you the good news. Ready? You're dead wrong. He's not going to be the nominee." Since then, particularly since Trump was this month arraigned on criminal charges in New York, relating to his hush money payment to the porn star Stormy Daniels, the primary paradigm has shifted. Trump dominates polling, expanding his lead over Ron DeSantis, the Florida governor who has not declared a run, and other actual or likely candidates. Trump also faces legal jeopardy over his election subversion and incitement of the January 6 attack on Congress, his handling of classified material, his business and tax affairs, and a civil rape case due to go to trial in New York next week. He denies wrongdoing and claims victimization by Democrats. On Sunday, NBC released a poll in which a fraction under 70% of Republicans agreed. Sununu told NBC there had definitely been a shift, but insisted, "I still don't think he's necessarily going to be the nominee. Look, I think your poll is spot on in all these areas, by the way. I think that's actually a great poll. I hope folks listen to it. I'll say this. Republicans are rallying. They're supporting former President Trump over these indictments, right? And there's a lot of support there. Now, does it actually translate into a vote? We will see. I mean, most folks don't decide who they're voting for until about 3 weeks before the election. There's not even a single debate has been had. Other candidates are going to get in the race. So, I just think it's so far away. And at the end of the day, we want a winner, right? Republicans want someone who can win in November of 24. Donald Trump is a loser. He has not just lost once. He lost us our House seats in 2018. He lost everything in 20. We should have 54 U.S. senators right now, and we don't because of his message. So, Donald Trump is positioning himself to be a four-time loser in 2024. We need candidates that can win. Sununu barely registers in polling. He was for his timetable for deciding on whether to run. Probably by lunch, he joked. "I think everybody will have to make a decision by the 4th of July. There's a lot of opportunity here. A lot of folks want to get on that stage. I think the threshold for the debate are going to be very low to start in terms of polling numbers and donors, so I think we're going to have a very crowded stage early on."